let's have a quick conversation about certified mail. And certified mail is kind of important because whether you have a business or you are sending mail privately, you want to have a clear idea that basically the stuff was delivered, right? So this is what certified mail really does. So here are the general considerations I want you to think about. So certified mail actually provides you, the sender, with proof that your shipment was mailed and delivered, right? This is important because mailed and delivered. This duality is kind of quintessential, especially if you are trying to ask the other party to actually confirm receipt, because you cannot confirm receipt without confirming actually the shipment. Okay, so certified mail is really important in that sense because basically it's basically proof that the transaction did happen. Now, certified mail is only available with USPS first class mail, first class package service, and priority mail. Those are the three services that actually provide certified mail. That's the that certified mail program this year, and this is kind of cool. Now, the thing is that you can also rely on third party shippers like UPS, FedEx, DHL to sort of make sure that your packages are delivered securely, okay, with certified mail. So the thing is that when you think about USPS, I want you to think about a behemoth, a giant that processes and delivers over 400 to 500 million mail pieces every single day. That's half a billion. That's a lot of mail. So the thing is that naturally, some mail is bound to get lost during transit, right? Which is why merchants such as you and me may want to utilize an added service to confirm delivery. That way, you are sure that your mail was actually delivered, especially when the content is really important. So USPS certified mail is actually an extra service to give a merchant such as you and me the reassurance that, especially if you want some kind of reassurance for your shipments. And more specifically, merchants like you and me receive an electronic notice proving that a shipment has been sent and successfully delivered. I mean, nowadays everything is electronic. Back in the days, it was more like a piece of paper. So this is kind of important to think about. But I want to go a little more in detail about certified mail so you have a clear idea what the whole concept is all about. So let me give you a couple of definitions here. So when you think about certified mail, I think I've already said that, and right now it's pretty established that this is an added USPS service. This is not actually like certified mail is not offered by other parties such as DHL, FedEx, or UPS. I mean, they have it under a different name. But when you hear the term certified mail, the terms certified mail, it's only with USPS. Okay, of course they haven't copyrighted that term, but it's a term that is really associated with USPS. So basically, this is an added service that provides the sender a mailing receipt and electronic verification to show proof of mailing and proof of delivery. And so certified mail is also available with three other services such as certified mail restricted delivery, certified mail adult signature required, and certified mail adult signature restricted delivery. So those are the derivatives when it comes to certified mail. Let me break it down for you a little bit. So when you think about certified mail restricted delivery, basically as a customer, you may direct certified mail delivery only to the addressee or an authorized agent. I mean, this is kind of cool because if you do not want to have shenanigans with your shipment, then you can say, you can tell the USPS, I want actually this delivery to be restricted, okay? And so restricted delivery guarantees that your mail is only delivered to the addressee. It's also designed specifically for a sensitive or confidential mail. Like you want one person or one group of people to actually have access to that mail. And what about certified mail adult signature required? Well, actually, the clarity about this service is already in the name when you think about it, because as a customer, you may direct delivery of certified mail only to an individual who is 21 years of age or older, and so no minor. And with the certified mail adult signature restricted delivery, basically you may limit delivery of certified mail only to a specific addressee or authorized agent who is 21 years of age or older. So This actually tightens the ecosystem of recipients even further. So when you think about certified mail, the thing is that a lot of folks in the states use it. I mean, a lot of Americans, like 35 to 45 million Americans, actually use it all the time. Why? Because for the most reason, folks are sick and tired of being victim of package theft. Can you imagine? You just order something and people are just crazy enough to steal your package. That's crazy. But hey, listen, it happens. We don't live in a perfect world. You know, you got to really deal with what's happening around, all those shenanigans, all those issues, whatever. So basically, certified mail actually helps you reduce the possibility of package theft. And with this service, you are receiving proof that a shipment was sent and received. I said this before, but the thing is that when you have that proof, this gives you a peace of mind, right? Think about it. And certified mail also, you can use certified mail for other reasons, like you want to ensure delivery. For instance, you want to make sure that the package is being sent to John Doe. Like there's no doubt, you know, John Doe received it. He signed for it, and I'm sure that the package was delivered to him. You also can use certified mail to have record keeping, okay, to confirm a past delivery or dispute. Let's say stuff happens in the past and somebody, like a company, is trying to play games with you, or somebody is playing games with you. Well, you just go back to the certified mail archives and really just retrieve the information relating to that particular transaction. And this can go a long way, especially when it comes to court battles. You know, you never know. People are crazy sometimes, especially when they have something in mind, like a goal in mind. So you also can use a certified mail to track your mail with a unique tracking number. So that's really cool. So overall, one thing you have to really understand is that certified mail is really a flexible service. As a matter of fact, it's also used for shipping to PO boxes. So since this service requires a signature from the recipient, a delivery notice is placed into a PO box by a postal carrier. And once the recipient signs for the delivery, he or she can receive a his or her certified mail. So this is pretty straightforward, especially when you look at it from an efficiency point of view. So really fantastic. So sometimes you hear people talk about registered mail, certified mail interchangeably. But the thing is that they might be a little different. So I want to really explain to you what the difference is so you have a clear idea. So both registered and certified mail are very similar in services, yet they serve different purposes. So certified mail provides the sender proof that the shipment was mailed and when it's received, right? That duality I've already established that's kind of fine. On the other hand, registered mail provides the sender package updates from every step of the shipment process. So basically, you know, step by step what's really happening with your package. You know, if the package left Manhattan and went to Brooklyn, and from Brooklyn to Queens, from Queens to the Bronx, and to the Bronx to to Staten Island. So this is kind of important to kind of have this sort of step by step sort of chronology, if you will. So this distinction between certified mail and registered mail means that you have more security, knowing that more eyes and hands are actually looking out for your parcel. So that, you know, something were to happen, you know that, hey, listen, I got proof along the way. This is what I call granular proof. Okay. So when you think about registered mail, I just want you to think about something more granular than certified mail, because registered mail goes an extra step. Now, this kind of granularity is important, especially when you are involved in the process where you need to have detail. Let's say you basically are, again, you are in a court battle now, or you just need proof for a third party, such as your insurance company, or you want to have proof that somebody has received mail, and because the mail actually it's sort of time bound, so there is a deadline, and you know that the person, the recipient, signed the mail by January 1st or by January 2nd, by like before midnight. So that's an important element of proof, because if you are involved in a transaction where time is of the essence, you want to actually prove to all parties that you have actually complied with your side of the deal, which is actually sent stuff by a certain time, by a certain deadline. Okay. The thing is, if you are thinking about certified mail, chances are at some point you might think about even sending one to a company, to an organization, or even to a family member. Family member. So here are the methods I want you to think about. How do you send certified mail this year? Well, you will need a specific form to send certified mail. Okay, this is not just something you do just like let out of the blue, right? No, no, you need to actually go methodically to a form. The form is actually a form 3800. You can see this on the screen here. So the thing is that if you, as a matter of fact, if you visit your local post office, you can actually pick copies of form 3800 and you can attach actually those copies to your parcels yourself. Nobody ain't doing it for you. I mean, the USPS ain't doing it for you. You have to do it yourself. Okay. So visit your local post office and pick up form 3800. Write all the required information on the form. So be as granular as possible because with certified mail, details matter a lot. Okay. And you want to remove the backing and place the sticker on the mail piece. That way you have a clear idea what's really happening. You can choose USPS courier service and pay for the postage and decide if you want to purchase a restricted delivery service. I gave you a little earlier, actually, the different categories of restricted delivery, right? So you can purchase that, but this will cost you a little extra though. So just a couple of bucks, and consider using USPS return receipt service to receive a PDF image of the recipient's signature. If that's important for you, if you want to really have a clear like a definite proof, definite piece of evidence that the mail was delivered and signed for, that yeah. Also keep your certified mail receipt and documentation in a safe place because if you're going to use it for other stuff later on, that's important. Now nowadays, the like USPS has done a great job at digitizing the whole process. So even if you don't have a physical copy of your certified mail receipt, you will have an electronic version of it. So that's kind of cool because you just save it in your like one specific folder in your smartphone, so you have it with you all the time, or you can just place it on a USB key. And again, it depends on how important certified mail, like the certification of the mail, is for you. So that's important. Now the thing is when you think about certified mail, sometimes you might be thinking, well, certified mail can be delivered without a signature. No, the answer is no. This is a definite no. Don't even think about it. So if you're sending a certified mail, a piece of certified mail, make sure that there is someone actually out there to actually receive it. Otherwise, the mail will be sent back to you, and you'll be wasting a lot of money or whatever. Same thing if you think like I'm gonna stay home, or you want your teenager to stay home and actually sign for a sort of like deliver a certified mail, whatever, and the certified mail is restricted. The postal office worker is not going to deliver. Okay, USPS is very strict with that because when you think about certified mail, there's an extra layer of security, of discretion actually surrounding the whole service, and the USPS senior management wants to make sure that basically everything has been complied with. Okay, so definite answer is that no, a postal worker cannot leave certified mail without a signature. If no one can give a signature, the postal worker will leave a note saying a delivery attempt was made. Now, how often? How long or how many times can they actually attempt delivery? 3 times. 3 times, depending on the geography. Sometimes it's twice. Sometimes it's 3 times. So they'll come the first time around, they come the second time, and they come the third time. Now, the first time, if they don't see anybody, they leave a notice. Second time, if they don't see anybody, what they'll do is they're trying to contact the neighbors, and they'll ask questions if there's somebody home, okay? And they might even leave a notice, but also ask the neighbors to sort of contact you and to let you know, hey, listen, you have certified mail to actually pick up, okay? And the third time they come, they do the same thing, and but then at that time they don't come anymore. They'll either return the mail, or they'll just keep it at your USPS station, at the nearest USPS station or branch or what have you. So that's kind of how the process goes. So you have a clear idea what happens and what doesn't happen. But yeah, they are very strict. They do not play games. If there's nobody there to sort of pick up the data, they ain't delivering it. They're not going to deliver it. So I want to talk to you about cost here. So when you think about certified mail, you got to think about the cost and how much it really costs approximately. Now, certified mail costs like $3.75 to $4.75, not including the cost of postage. So postage is real different. Like certified mail is a service, right? Certified mail is a service that costs a little extra. So, and the thing is that USPS tries to make money not just through the certified mail, but what I call the ancillary services. For example, if you want to add a return receipt, there is an additional $2.85 cost, and this added service is available for purchase at your local post office or the USPS website. So this is kind of cool, okay? And so again, whether you are using a certified mail for a business reason or for personal reason, basically you got to really think about how important the whole thing is for you, the whole transaction, because otherwise, why would you spend money actually sending certified mail if it ain't important? It has to be quite essential for you to actually have the proof of delivery. Because see, again, going back to what I said about certified mail. So basically, when you think about certified mail, you're thinking about a duality, right? I mentioned that duality before. The duality is that the mail has been sent and delivered. Very important, sent and delivered. So the thing is that when you are, whether you pay $5 or $10 or $15 or even more in primary cost and ancillary cost for certified mail, you got to really ask yourself, why are you doing it? Why are you spending that much money on certified mail? And the answer is, well, because it's important. If you are in very major transactions like mortgage or mortgage approval or mortgage process or even insurance, and you want to have proof of certain things, proof around geography, proof around chronology, proof around demographics, who actually received the mail, who actually signed for it. I mean, those things are important, especially like I said a little earlier, in a legal battle, not necessarily battle, but in a legal process, in a judiciary, I got it, judiciary process. Then you want to have that proof, right? So basically, having that certified mail will kind of help you make sure that you are actually complying with the law in all jurisdictions. There are actually some jurisdictions even that mandate certified mail. Like they're telling you, hey, listen, don't send the mail regularly. Do you want to send certified? You want to send certified mail so you have proof, you have evidence that you can show the judge that you have sent this mail. And also, certified mail can actually be you can send it also for your tax return. If you're sending a tax return, let's say on the last day of the tax season, let's say around April 15, April 16, or April 17, like those Mondays they're really, really, really busy, then you want to show the IRS that you send your return within the deadline. So in conclusion, into this conversation, I spoke to you about what certified mail is. I give you the general considerations, the definitions, the methods, the cost, and now the conclusion. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.